Hello and welcome to my video Synergies in Hero Wars teams. So I'm going to show you some lines of which I think they have a good teamwork and thus are capable of beating other teams with less teamwork that are higher rated. So first let's look at some of the popular characters and then try to build a team around them. Let's see, we try to make a team for Ish at first. So I don't really use him because I think he's a good character actually. But as so many people use it, I try to go for other heroes. But if I were to go for a team with Ish, I would definitely put Nebula with him. Because with her force skill she is greatly increasing his attacks. And then Ish has a critical hit chance enhancement as a first artifact. Nebula has physical attack increase as first artifact, so I think someone with armor penetration would blend in very nicely here. So we have a choice. We can take Jingmao Elmir or Fox. And you see Jingmao and Elmir, they place between Nebula and Ish, and that's not so good because then Nebula is supporting always the two immediate neighbors, so Ish would no longer get supported unless Elmir jumps back, but I still think Fox is much better because here Nebula takes turns in supporting Ish and Fox. And then of course we have to add a tank, and let's go for the tank that also increases the attack abilities of this line. So there is one tank that who has physical attack increase, and this is Galahad. So I will put Galahad as a tank here. And in last position, if you have him, I think you should definitely put in Dorian here, because with his first artifact, again, he's increasing physical attack. So this is the line that has a high inner team synergy, I think, for Ish. Okay, if you don't have Dorian, maybe you wait till there is an event, and till then you can just use Thea. I think she's underrated. She's very solid in last position. I can only recommend her. Okay, now to another character. Chu, very popular guy and also very strong. I think he's more unpredictable than Ish. So if I were to go for a physical attack line, I really strongly consider to go for Chu, because he's also very helpful in the campaign. Again with Chu, I would definitely go for Nebula. And then I would go for a line that I haven't seen used actually, but I would suggest you go for Lian, Elmir and Jabba. And the thinking behind this line is the following. Lian will put from time to time the whole enemy team into a sleep, and then we have only heroes that focus their attacks on one hero at a time. So Jabba always attacks only one hero. So does Elmir. Chu anyway, he with his attacks he goes only on one hero with his boomerangs. And then this will lead to the whole team is asleep except the hero that gets hit, and I think this line really might be strong. Now to some mage lines. I think the tank to go for a mage line, if you want to use a tank, is Aurora. I did not go for her, unfortunately. I should have went for her instead of Galahad, because I use a lot of mage lines. And the reason why she is so good in front of a mage team is all her, let's go to the stat section, all her skills are based on magical attack. You can see her first skill depends on 50% of magic attack, her second skill 40% depends on magic attack, here again 40%, and also her fourth skill is very good to absorb magic damage. Okay, her armor stat isn't great, but I know by using Heidi that the dodge stat is really just as good as a defense against physical attack lines, and she has the dodge. She even has the dodge as a first artifact, which is also very good. So I would definitely recommend her when you go for a mage line, especially. So we take her as a tank, and a very good character. A lot of people are using him, and he's almost indispensable, unless maybe if you use Nebula or Lian, is Jorgen. And then yeah, one should go for, objectively speaking, one should really go for Orion. He's extremely strong. He helps you with the boss in Outland. He's very good in the campaign in certain levels, and it really makes sense to level him up. Also, he has armor, magic penetration, whereas Jorgen has magic attack increase, so that's also very good teamwork. And then we can make this line very solid, and if we use Dorian and Helios, if you have Dorian, then this is really a very solid back rank situation, because it's very hard to get rid of Helios for any enemy team. Let's say if Chu is attacking him, or an enemy leper of the third skill of Jorgen will get him under pressure, then he will quickly load his energy bar and then use his first skill, and because Dorian is next to him, load up all his energy. So this is really very stable. If you want to have a line that is a bit more attacking, then you should not use Dorian and Helios. Then you can go for Faceless. He's also a very useful character, very many use in the campaign, very interesting. And then here, of course, you could also use Helios again, or yes, if you are already in a position to get Soul Stones for Astrid. I know she's placing in front of, that doesn't work, because Faceless in last position is usually not very good, because his armor isn't high enough for his last position. And now I see Facebook app has some problem. I just quickly close here. Okay, where were we? We had Aurora, Jorgen, Faceless, Orion, and in last position here I suggest you go for Thea. This is a very nice line. You can go instead of Orion, you can go for Phobos, and this in fact is the most unpredictable line there is, that can destroy any other line. I mean, if Phobos picks a very good damage dealer of the opponent team, and then is followed by Faceless, who picks another one, then this line really can beat any line. Yes, okay. A word to Ginger before we go on to my favorite pet line. Ginger is basically very good, but she's unlucky that she has some arch nemesis that can very easily neutralize her. and this is Helios. I mean, Helios with his 4th skill very quickly can destroy her. So that's why Ginger is not so good actually, because she can easily be stopped. She can also easily be stopped by Lian actually, and also Mojo. When you encounter a team with Mojo, Lian is the one to stop him with her skill. So okay, now we have about 5 minutes left for my current pet line, the line I really think can be strong. I was a bit unsure at first, but it is with the squid, it is with Kark. Here I think we definitely want to add Kai, because when he does his first skill, he lifts all the enemies into the air, which allows Kark to attack them with his first skill, the Deadly Tendrils. And then a very attacking line, I'm not sure if it always works, is if you add Faceless also, because yeah, if he copies Kai, then again he will lift all the enemies. His second skill, the Power Toss, is also lifting up into the air an enemy, which again makes him attack. And as a tank, I currently, so far I always use Ciri. I think she's good, but eventually I will try to replace her by Astaroth, I think. But for the moment I fight with Ciri. And now in last position I would put Lian. If in some occasions you might go for Jorgen, but Faceless can die rather quickly sometimes, so I think Lian is better. And this line actually works, and that's the last thing I want to show you in this vid. I want to show you how this line can beat higher rated lines. So let's see. I want to show you especially this fight here against Raiatea some day ago. I would fight there. As you can see, Kark was the huge damage dealer. Now just to show you how much power this line has actually. We will define he's on rank 202 when I last looked, so just let's check this out. You see he has 419 kilos, so my line only has Kai, where is he? 282 kilo, and I beat him. Okay, I have to admit that there were also some losses when I tried. You see, I lost twice, but here I beat him. I want to show you this battle. So that's it. I have to add, I still have to figure out if also against mage lines this line can be good with Kark, but I think one can make it work. Thanks for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in Dominion.